Thank you. No Tofu Part 2. Dude, honestly, I'm having the worst connection issues. Ballspin, you know which one? Oh my gosh. Alright, Tim, I'm gonna do it. You just can't see, alright? Ready? Dude, I'm having the worst connection issues right now. Like, I think something's going on with the YouTube app thing, so I can't output the... I don't know. So it's just weird. Tim, don't make me blush. I hope that's a good thing, Tim. Watching you on the plane on the way to Banff? How long are you staying? Dude, Banff is beauty. Banff is so nice. I have a great story. Can't wait for my something to hit in 3 days so I can read it out loud to you, BB. Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to it, bro. Alex, the Centerpoint Canada Computers actually sells Switches? Like good ones? Hope it's good ones. 10 days going to Glacier National Park 2? Hell yeah, man. Honestly, if I could schedule off like a week or two, I would 100% go again. I think Banff is beautiful. It is so, so nice. Need to talk to you soon? Alright, Tim. Here, I'll message you. Oh, you did message me already. Jesus. I'm gonna just put you at the top of my list. I'm also, okay, I have to say something. I've been getting spammed. Not with like actual valid requests either. I'm like legitimately getting bot spammed right now on thing here. I realized it this morning because I was like, there's no way I'm getting this many messages. No, dude, it's bots. Like there's like just some server that I'm in, which I removed myself from it this morning. That's just been causing bots to like, it's just messages from random people with like the most generic shit. And at first I just wasn't sure what they were and it was kind of overwhelming, but yeah, it's just bots. Test my video game. Only takes 2 minutes.
Thanks for all the streams, Alex. You've taught me a lot on this hobby, bro.
Oh, I thought you meant you actually had one. I was like, damn, that'd be really cool, Tim. I'm the bot, I guess. Keen, thank you so much for the Prime. I'm glad I've taught you a lot, man. You guys teach me a lot, too. Spent all day building my intro S100 and the plate I wanted is warped? Like in an unbuildable way? Dropped a DM for you on Discord. I know things are busy to sum it all up. I really appreciate your How to Solder article. Thank you. 1 to 7 use spacebar, but it's only on the solder PC. You gotta learn at some point. So wait, did you end up soldering your board, Destin? Out of curiosity. They aren't bots. They're just passionate indie devs. Trust? I can't say I've had anyone ask me about video games. It's mostly just like, hey, saw you're in this server. Wanted to inquire. And like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I was clicking through them the other day, I legitimately thought there were people inquiring about keyboard things. They didn't put any links, but they all basically kind of read the same way. And I tried to respond to a few of them because I legitimately thought they were just, you know. And then they sent the links, which is what I saw this morning. So I just said, frick it, you know. It's so banana the magnetic connectors can't... Oh, really? Ah, shit, I'm sorry, man. Do you have any regular Manta versus SE bottoms you could show? Yeah, right here. Let me just move this out of the way. 1 moment. I'll show you. Thank you, Sentient. I appreciate it. I was using this as like a cleaning platform today, so... this is regular versus SE. Haven't done it yet, but getting my feet wet on a broken PCB. I'm somewhere in between just right and too much. I also find myself getting the solder stuck to the tip as opposed to on the PCB. Yeah, you have to remove the solder first, Destin. So, we're not doing it today, I don't think, but the solder gets removed first, and then you remove the pen. So, and here you go. Here are the SE bottoms versus the regular aluminum. Do we think the Evo 75 is the first light in office appropriate? What happened? If in first light is office appropriate, we put silent switches. We're putting silence in today. I think any keyboard can be office approved if you do it quiet enough type thing. I think it's fine. I picked up a Vaza, might get a Pumice. Dude, if you end up getting a Pumice, I think so nice. My wholehearted opinion.
Beautiful human being.
JQ.
Hope you're doing well.
Thank you, man. I'm doing pretty good today. Today's a good day. I can't lie. I'm just a little, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm like a little under the weather socially. Like I think I'm just tired. But Mike, I think if you did want to pick up one, I don't want to, obviously this is just me speaking out loud, so don't follow this advice if you already had your heart set on something. I think you might want to go the SE, just so you have like variation. Because the Vaza one is designed with all the stuff I like in a keyboard. So it's like purposely made. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this one. I love the way this one sounds. This one turned out insanely nice. I will also say the copper bottom sounds really good if you're going for like that deeper long pull switch. Like this turned out so fucking good, dude. Why don't you and Bull design a board after what I like? My bad, man. That's on me, bro. I'm actually using Kaiju right now as well. Recently got in a green/brown F1 and Kaiju is a heart. Dude, Kaiju is a perfect match for something like that. I wholeheartedly agree. Announcement for ADCU where? Did they announce it yet? I know it's a thing, but... No, guys, okay. Actually, quick little thing. We're doing the Neo 65 Core Plus next week. Huh? Yeah, we're doing the Neo 65 Core. Okay. So yeah, I'm a little tired. I think I just burnt myself out socially. Honestly, I think I've been burning myself out just with work. I've been finding myself I've been a little sluggish the last like few days. And I've been working out and stuff too, so it's not that. I just think my brain is just like kind of fried right now. And I think it's just literally being social. I wouldn't even say it's work. I think I've just been doing too many things where I'm interacting with people. Like it's been nonstop meetings and like other stuff. I think I'm just tired, man. So yeah, well today's a really chill stream. Thank fucking God. I get to do a client keyboard, which is gonna be really fun and super chill. But yeah, and I think right after this, honestly, I'm taking the rest of the night off. We're playing some really ambient music, by the way, so this is as much as I can handle today. This is literally it, dude. All right. Let's do this. So we're doing a foamier sounding keyboard today because today is a silent board. And also, these are silent frozen switches and they sound really good. Well, they sound like nothing, which is ideal, right? So honestly, I've never used these before, and I am thoroughly impressed. They're not as, well, I mean, I guess this is the trade-off, right? These are probably one of the quietest switches that I've used, but I don't think they're they're not quite as, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Like snappy? But these are probably the quietest. Yeah, these are TTC, Pancake. These are by far like, and you guys know, I actually have a really soft spot for silent switches. I have about 3 or 4 silent switches in my collection. They're not mushy, but they're not as nice as Heartbeats. Like in terms of that crispness. So, they're Milktooth's favorite silent. I mean, I can see why. I have the DK1. It's going to be on Saturday. DK1 stream will be Saturday. We got a lot of insane streams, dude. That's why I'm like, also today I'm like, dude, I kind of just want to like keep my energy, you know? Today is such a cool build. We're doing a build for someone who just, I mean, dude, I fucking vibe with this. Just kind of ran out of time, like personal time to do some fun activities. So, and they want the keyboard built, so we're doing it. And I think they've already half built this. Depending on how fast we end up building this, I might even build a little personal build here. Ooh, I hope this didn't cause any damage. Sometimes shit gets flung around during transit. Although I think it did scuff up a little bit here. Oh no, let's see. Where did that even go? Oh, here. Okay, the weight's non-damaged at all, thank God. But this got scuffed up a little. All right, well, we'll see. Ooh, my camera hates this. Magnetic parts. You love them and you hate them. Chroma weight. Yeah, the weight's perfect. The weight, thank goodness, didn't get touched at all. Although, it is missing a foot. That I don't know why that's like that. Meditation music? It's very chill music today. Like I said, my brain is just... It's kind of in a weird spot right now. Like, I need some time to not think. Yeah, I might even have an extra foot somewhere for this build, so... Alright, well... Let's take this apart and get to our PCB here. How do I take this apart again? This is... Okay. This is just a drop-in one. Alright. Perfect. Won't take any time at all. Just push the switches in now. Well, we're going to put foam and stuff in. Hi, Soren. How you doing? But yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling very drained. So, we shall see. I also need a plate for it, because apparently this plate is dog water, you know. Didn't something go flying towards the box when you opened it? No, that was just the switch. There was a switch that went flying. Played some BF6 beta after work. Overall fine, but got to sleep now. So, I installed the beta. I'm going to be real with you guys. As up. I played like 5 minutes of it. And I'm just not... I don't think I'm into Battlefield games anymore. Been playing Claire Obscura. Or Claire Obscura, whatever. Expedition 33. And then, the other game I've been playing, because it has been stunning. I've been absolutely loving... oh my god, please. Yeah, but absolutely loving Expedition 33. And then, you know what? I've been playing Bloons. Bloons TD. But then also, I did install a new... Why is this switch being all funky? I installed a new roguelike game. I can't remember what it's called, though, but it was really good. Played like an hour of it. Right, this switch is being... There we go. Alright. If you're not playing OSRS, I don't know what you're doing. What is that? Am I missing out on something really important? Alex, what is a good button-smashing dungeon crawler? Dude, honestly, bro, as much as I hate recommending this, dude, just get Diablo. Like, Diablo, I still think is amazing. You don't really need to think. I think you can just load up Diablo and just literally face roll across the keyboard. It's pretty easy to do so. So that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, Path of Exile, okay. My issue with Path of Exile is you have to have time to commit. Or else I feel like Path of Exile is just a little too much. It gets a little bit much really quickly for Path of Exile. Alex, did you know Neo 60 Core doesn't have a PC plate, but you can use the Neo 70 plate for it? Interesting. I mean, that would make sense. You should watch Weapons. Is this scary? I'm not bad with scary stuff these days. Oddly enough, I feel like I've grown up a little bit, but is it a scary movie? Or is it one of those movies that makes you feel like uncomfortable? I'm gonna tune this up a little bit here. Isn't very scary? It's not really scary? Okay. Weapons is good? Okay, so that's good. Maybe I'll go watch it. I really want to watch the new Superman as well. So I think this is good. And then I guess the only other thing I want to double check is... Okay, this is a client build for Silent. And I think Silence... I don't necessarily like putting in the PE foam for silent builds. I'm kind of against it. The only reason I'm against it is because I feel like it might add an unnecessary, like, bassy undertone. I think we just do foam for this. I guess the quieter builds... It does, right? Okay, thank God. I'm not the only person who thinks that. They just said likely put foam in. So they didn't give me a exact there. I kind of have free reign. But I think we just use regular foam for this. I think the other stuff will be way too much. Maybe too aggressive. Plate foam is totally fine with silence. PE foam arguably doesn't do anything. I found it does a little bit. In kind of a not good way. Although, do I want to screw these in? I guess so. Just saw Superman the other night. It might be my favorite movie of the year. Did you also watch... Oh my god. Fantastic Four? If so, I'd like to know what you think. Alex, what's your favorite Manta color? That's a toughie. The only reason it's a bit of a toughie is because I genuinely feel like my favorite color might be pumice, but I'm kind of tossed in between either pumice or machinist. May I ask where you get your shirts from? You always look like so good in earth tones. Dude, honestly, majority of my shirts come from one of two places. Comfort Colors, which arguably is my new favorite place. I don't like putting these things in. These screws suck. Comfort Colors is really good. I really enjoy shopping from them. They have some good stuff. And then I would say some of the more premium stuff, and I say premium very loosely, but the more premium stuff is probably Uniqlo. But again, I say premium pretty loosely here. Only because I feel like the quality of Uniqlo just kind of isn't it. Mike. Well, the Vasa Green technically is the color that I wanted to choose towards the end. And actually, the Vasa Green was a last-minute switch that I did. It was a last-minute switch. Uniqlo trash now. Comfort Colors way better. Yeah, Comfort Colors is my favorite. They have a lot of different colors that you can pick up. I feel like their clothes... Okay, it's weird. And I say this again from my own experience, bro. These are supposed to be the Uniqlo like non-sweat ones or whatever. Okay. I feel like I get hotter in these, and then when I do get hot, it doesn't feel like good. I do like the fit of these more than the Comfort Colors. But I think, obviously, the comfort of the Comfort Colored ones are nicer. But yeah, these, like, I like the fit. I like the size. I like how baggy, like, these can get without being too big. But yeah, I prefer just the regular schmegular material, not this, like, fancy material that Uniqlo has. I find I get a little irritated with this. Uniqlo anti-sweat is for different kind of people, IMO. I guess it doesn't apply to me. Banana Republic makes some cool stuff. They're just a little expensive. Comfort Colors brings the comfort. They do. And they bring some nice colors too. I like their greens. Comfort Color greens are some of my favorite t-shirts. I have like 4 greens from them. It's pretty nice. Alright. Let's start popping these guys in now. Just did a photo shoot before stream for a client. How'd it go? Uniqlo Heat Tech? So what does the Heat Tech do? Time for me to leave work. Have a good stream. Bye, Keep Science. Enjoy the ride home. Oh yeah, These are a little tough to put in. Okay, so we'll have to be a little delicate putting these in. Well, delicate yet forceful. Yeah, these are not going in very nice, huh?
Glad to be here as long as I have, and I've learned so much. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, dude, Meta, always a pleasure, dude. Literally, always a pleasure, bro. Always, always, always. And thank you, man. I appreciate it. House was nice. It's a new build. Did you fly through it then? I feel like my friends who do that kind of stuff too, they fly through new build stuff. Would I recommend the Grovemate desk pad? No. I actually, out of all these wool desk pads, I own like 3 now. 2 of them I've gotten off Amazon. This one was a gift. This one honestly slides around everywhere. It looks nice. I like this color. I have yet to find another company who sells this color. But this moves around too much, and I tried putting down some of that like shelf liner underneath. I did not like the way it felt underneath the desk pad. It made it feel kind of lumpy. Ultimately, I don't have a great solution for this. Someone recommended me double-sided tape, but I don't want to do that. So, I don't recommend this desk pad. It's definitely not my favorite thing. Maybe I should gift you a weeb pad? Depends. How do I feel about vintage blacks? Is it still fire? They are fire. Just the prices for vintage black switches, they're not so fire. Vintage black prices are legitimately not fire in the slightest. If you can find some decent ones, then for sure though. But for the most part, these vintage black switches, well not these, but like, you know, they're just not fun. Museum putty? Wait, that's actually a smart fucking idea, dude. Do you have anyone to do switch break-ins? No, because I don't really like switch break-ins. It's been asked a few times, but dude, I actually hate switch break-ins. I think they're so... like, they're just not for me, dude. I'm in the car and have a terrible connection, so I don't know if you saw, but yes, I saw Fantastic Four. I think it was on par or a little under Superman. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I did like those ones from Tom B there, but from Tomb. But yeah, I don't know. Every other set I've tried is just eh. Alright, this one's not going to go in nice. Are you kidding me? There we go. You can buy little sheets of pre-cut. Oh, really? On Amazon? Are they expensive? Bruh. These switches? I can see why this client told me these switches are difficult. I get it now, but we're going to do it. I have a method. Superman, Fantastic Four, but Fantastic Four was good. Yeah, the only thing about Fantastic Four, I know I already said this, is I felt... oh, you know, not Fantastic Four. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of the new Marvel movie there. Not Fantastic Four, the... oh, God, what is it called again? The other one that came out sort of recently. I feel like it was just too short. Thunderbolts. Yeah. Thunderbolts is the one. It needed like an extra half hour or something. But I also enjoyed Thunderbolts, man. You think it was over-edited? Need more Silver Surfer? Yeah, I mean, it probably could benefit it from another half hour as well for the show. Maybe I agree with that. Another good movie recently was Friendship. What's that about? Actually, let's go to another... let's go to our jazz music here. One sec. Smooth jazz. I want some jazz. Premier League starts tomorrow. Can't wait to see how new signings go. I hope well, man. Okay, I need to look up what friendship is. You guys are telling me it's good, and I've never heard of this. Friendship movie. Oh, I've seen this. Well, okay, I've seen the banner for this. So this is good? Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson. Who else is this with? Okay, I haven't heard of some of these people. Can you play some DMX? I don't know if I can. Damn, this is like hard on the fingers. 3 12-hour days in a row. I'm so ready for the weekend. Taking the kids go-karting. Dude, go-karting sounds like a fun time meta. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty jealous. I don't think I've ever been. Old Boy and Memento will forever be my favorite movies. Friendship is good if you like the I Think You Should Leave Netflix show. Okay, well, I don't think I've ever seen that either. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a watch. For sure. If you like Old Boy, check out Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. What's that about? I think the Neo 70's cool. I know when this came out, it was... I don't know if this was super popular when it came out, but... I feel like it was. I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue if this was super popular. I feel like I got this really late, if memory serves. Like, I didn't get this when everyone else got this. Check something. Neo 70 and the KBD fans Pluto both came out with the shadow of the Cycle 7 hype train. Yeah, dude. Honestly, fucking true. That is factual. By the way, I wanted to say something. Dude. Speaking of KBD fan stuff, I don't know if you guys saw some of the updates from KBD fans. They have a crap ton of stuff that they updated the Tofu TKL with. Like, it wasn't just like one little fix. They announced like legitimately a bunch of fixes. So my confidence is there for the Tofu TKL. I can't wait to see how that board does, because I truly think the design is on point for that. Like, visually, I love the way that thing looks. So I am happy to see that they've revised a whole bunch for that. So very, very happy. Very, 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 very happy. Which bottom case produces, or material produces better sound? Copper or stainless? Oh, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like they're same. I'd probably go with stainless myself. Can you TLDR the fixes? Yes. The feet. The feet have been already revised, but they did announce that there's going to be 2 different heights of feet. Now, just so you guys know, I actually went back, because I didn't notice until the very end, and I didn't think of this, to check what if I doubled up the feet? And if you doubled up those square feet, it actually was a clean sound. So the height does matter in those feet. They said, hey, we're giving people thicker feet. And they're also making them easier to press in, from what I understand. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. They are effectively removing those silicone force brakes and giving people the option to put in a way nicer force brake that goes around the case. That's basically like a sticker. Fantastic. Exactly what we wanted. Those silicone force brakes seemed like, and proved that didn't really do much. The last fix, being the most important, was the spacebar was making that clicking sound, if you guys recall. Well, the spacebar, they also found the fix. Without getting into too much detail, because I don't remember all the specifics, it seems like, maybe Pancake can correct me here, it seems like the spacebar, it was the hot swap socket. Yeah, Pancake can post the full document, by the way, in the server, in general chat. It seemed like it was the hot swap socket. So it wasn't even the plate, nothing like that. It was the socket impacting. Like, remember I said maybe it's a socket? It's just so hard to tell because, like, we don't have X-ray vision. So they are doing that. Encore when? Didn't I already do the Encore? Encore we did last week, I think, right? Socket and light gasket. Yeah. Also, yes, that's correct. It was also found out that the 50, I think they're 58 gaskets might be a bit too light. But I think that's also cause and effect with the, like the lighter gasket also impacting the socket. So, but it seems like everything is going to be fixed. So it looks like no worries, which is huge news. These are TTC what is it called? Frozen something or other? Silent Frozens. But yeah, good news for the Tofu. Good news, because honestly, I really like the way the board looks. And also, to have them respond within, like, literally 48 hours to fixes, like, that's a really good sign. I hope everyone understands that, too. Like, that is a fantastic sign. So, I'm super happy about that. All right. These are really pretty switches. Are they going to send you the changes? I have no clue. I hope so. Neo 70, is this a rebroadcast? No, I don't think I've ever done a rebroadcast. It's a client build.
Wow, chat. Alexotos is clicking keys faster than my internet connection can handle. Perchance, we are witnessing the birth of the next keyboard god, or maybe just a guy who really loves RGB lighting. Either way, it's poggers in here. Poggers in the chat for every keystroke that sends us closer to a new world record of speed and precision. Don't blink, or you might miss him pulling off a move so slick. Even the keyboard is like, wow, what just happened?
Wow.
Are you ready to witness the Gria?
Oh, cut off.
You can't just say perchance.
You can't. There's the plate. Got the O-ring. I don't know what way we're gonna mount this. I think O-ring is better. We'll see. Thank you, Cheeseman, and also thank you, Kush. Appreciate you, bro. I don't know yet, but I'm told that getting a new proto is possible. I just don't want to promise any time frame. Yeah. I also don't want to promise anything. That's why I'm not too sure. Like, it would be, in a perfect world, it'd be cool, but I also don't know if the changes are, like, okay, from a marketing perspective, it makes a lot of sense for them to fix it and then send a new one out, but, like, I don't know how realistic that is. Your sonnet is being GRE... Oh, Greg's? Right? What the... Why? What did it do wrong? What did my sonnet do wrong that deserves that shit? Alright, good luck to me here. Oh, well, that didn't help. Went right through. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Alex, how many mantas do we need to sell? Wait, do we need to sell for you to get a Rolex? Okay, stupid question. How much are, like, what's a cheap Rolex? Like, what's the least expensive Rolex? 9K USD? Is that something worth flexing now? That's the second question. Is a $9,000 Rolex worth flexing? So 9,000 USD, I assume. Yeah, probably, honestly, it's a lot, CAD. Just wear a manta around your neck. Honestly, why not? So, if it's 9,000 USD, I'm gonna be real with you guys. That would be more, like, just off the top of my head math, we'd probably need to sell more than 350. Which I think would get us there for, like, profit. But that's a lot. Light work. And that's also, wait, that's not actually, no, that doesn't work. Because that doesn't include all the extra stuff I have to pay for. No, it doesn't work. Because I'm putting, there's other things we have to still do. I'll do that myself right now. There's no way you're making 9K off 350 sales. Eddie, yeah, it's not that much, man. Okay, so here's the breakdown, because we've already kind of explained this. We've already spent $6,000 worth of profit on the prototypes. The next thing you have to understand too, we opted to give vendors more of the cut. So out of the money that's being made for Manta, vendors are making more. You want to know why? That's because the vendors are the ones handling all the shit. So if we did decide to realistically raise our commissions for ourselves, we wouldn't need, the board would be very expensive and not worth it. That's why we didn't, like, when me and Bull told you guys, like, we made this board, like, literally because it was fun and we knew it was going to be stupid expensive. We also decided to not do a crazy amount of profit on it for us, like, for designer profit. Like, that's literally why, like, we weren't even joking about that. Can I buy a proto signed by you? I only got 2, and I'm about to have 1. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I put this one here in backwards. My bad. How many mantas would you have to sell for a blinged out diamond? Well, that's literally not possible. Not good enough. You should be losing the money on each unit. Oh, my bad, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. I am so sorry. Adam is still mod. Do you guys, should we remove it? What's an example of a vendor? Like the machining and sourcing? Okay, so that's a really good question. Vendors are going to be doing a lot of work when it comes to vendoring a product. They not only have to deal with... okay. Really good conversation. Manic, thank you so much for the raid. So vendors have to deal with a bunch of stuff. Their number one thing they have to deal with when it comes to, like, being a vendor is you're going to have to deal with... you're going to have to sit down and deal with, okay, well, we have to do shipping. And even though you collect money, and with group buys, even though you collect money for shipping ahead of time, you may actually have to spend money more so at the very end. So that is a huge commitment right there. It's like you're kind of guessing some of the shipping things. The next thing you have to do is customer support. Customer support is actually incredibly time consuming. Let's just say one vendor sells 50 mantas. Let's just say even with 5 to 10 customers having issues, sometimes 5 to 10 customers, and again, I'm not saying anyone's going to have issues, but sometimes even 5 to 10 customers, and this is on a small scale, those can take up sometimes like full days worth of just trying to figure shit out and like just focusing on the customer. The next thing is being able to buy extras. You know, you have to have cash flow for that, and it's just not always the easiest thing to do. And then it's also just putting money into the business again, and also just paying out yourself, and like, making sure that you as an individual can pay all your bills too, so the vendors don't fall apart. So yeah, it's a big job. Like, there's a lot of stuff. There's also shipping, all like physically shipping the units, physically QCing the units, storing extra parts just in case. Like, those are hidden costs that people don't really think about too. Which kind of sucks that people don't think about those things, but... And you know what? Truthfully, there's probably also 1,000 things I'm not even mentioning. DK and NK had mad respect for me, but the way, for the way they stepped up so many times over the years, yeah. I'm glad vendors seem a little stable. It was very rough for a while. And if I'm gonna speak out loud here. Can I say? Yeah, I can definitely do that, Wit. I'm gonna speak out loud here, and I don't mean any disrespect, okay? I think people are more stable now for a variety of reasons, but I think one of the big reasons why some vendors feel a bit more stable, or might seem a bit more stable, is because I think a lot of people who are in the hobby now are starting to warm up to the idea that vendors shouldn't be selling at a loss. It doesn't help anyone. For a long time there, people were kind of demanding this like self-sacrifice as a vendor, like you're doing this for the love of the hobby shit, which, by the way, is incredibly stupid. To sit there and like bring a company into the red just for the love of a hobby and then have no way to get that company to be stable is stupid. And it doesn't just affect, like, it might be great for the one guy who gets away with buying some cheap shit, but like, it's dumb. And I think there was a mindset for a long time that people should just go broke for the shit that they love. And like, be passionate about the shit that you love and like do it for the love of the game type shit. It's not sustainable. People don't like, it doesn't work that way. So I think people are starting to warm up the idea that like, all right, I think we need to like take care of our small businesses in this hobby as well. Because it isn't worth like everyone disintegrating for the sake of having a few cheap products here and there and then everyone else getting burned afterwards. Does that make sense? Like, obviously there are rare cases. Like, to be straight up with you guys, if I was a designer and just strictly did designing, honestly, I probably would have loved to have made a little bit more money on Manta, for example. So maybe the price would have been a little different. But I am very grateful that I am not in that position where I'm only a designer. I have some other stuff, so it's okay for me to like not be as like, greedy with the money in that case. I'm being very, very like ignorant here by saying greedy, but it's okay for me to take a little bit of like an L there when it comes to that kind of stuff. But for anyone else, I would want them to get paid properly. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I know me and Bull spoke about this, but we're already putting money into another project. We have other stuff that we're doing. One thing I hate is when people compare other vendors, designers to Gion. Yeah, that's also a very like silly thing to compare to. Are they keycaps? No, that wouldn't require any money. They're not keycaps though. The only reason NK could step up to save those GBs in the past couple of years is because they have some cushion room. If no vendor had positive capital, they're just one unlucky moment from going away. I mean, literally what happened with so many people, man. So many people. But again, there's this overwhelming thing of like, people didn't deserve to make money. And obviously that was like the norm. But there was also bad business decisions. Like there were some business decisions that I saw from some people that were just like extremely questionable. I'm not chalking it all up to people not making money, but there was also just dumb people. My biggest detriment to buying products is the crazy shipping fees. That's aside from the cost of the product. Everything is just so much more expensive than it needs to be because of shipping fees. See, like, I'm kind of on the opposite side where, like, I order a lot of, like, I buy a lot of stuff for the studio. Like, I'm constantly on this thing where I want to make the studio better. So, for example, outside of Amazon, I had to buy a specialty camera. It was like a, what are they called? Like, shoot. It's a Manfrotto thing. It's like an arm that you can twist, and it, like, you can adjust it, and then you twist to lock it. But the specific one I wanted, they didn't have on, like, a free shipping thing. So I had to order it. Magic Arm, that's what they're called. So the specific one I wanted, they didn't have. It's a very small box, but it was still $35 in shipping. And I think I've learned to, even being someone who ships out keyboards literally every day to people, I think I'm starting to understand, like, all right, that's not like terrible. We're so spoiled by some of the cheap shipping. Like, there are some cheap shipping solutions that are crazy. And actually, a real life example, it would be Canada Post and how they're a non-profitable shipping company. So, hey, thank you so much for getting a t-shirt, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. But yeah, Canada Post is not profitable. They're losing money. As much as I like using Canada Post, who knows how long they'll last? Because they're just bleeding money according to them. So there are definitely a noticeable subset of makers/vendors that expect the community to basically fund them regardless of the quality products and serviceable goods. There are still some designers that have price models that go way beyond giving doubt to what is reasonable. That's true too. I mean, there's always going to be the in-betweens, but I mean, I think when it comes to pricing, it's what the user deems as. Okay, let me reword this. If I see this and it's $500, right? This knife here, and I'm like, yo, this is sick. Also, Manic, thank you again for the raid, bro. If someone says, yeah, I'm charging $350 for this, and I'm like, wow, okay, I really like that for $350. I think with this particular hobby, and I've always said this since day one, value is in the eye of the person buying it, and not everything needs to make sense. As long as it makes sense to you and you're comfortable with doing it. Ultimately, if a product is priced too high or too low, there will be consequences for the person running that. So, usually those consequences for too low is the company will suffer and make it very difficult to run and operate, and too high is it won't sell. So I think there are definitely, like, cases where it's too crazy. The direction of the hobby is something I really like. Even the Neo boards are getting more expensive. At the same time, what you get out of something amazing in terms of both sale. Yeah, I actually agree with that too. Also value, and they're also making enough profit to continue to grow. Yeah, I agree with that. But when it comes to some vendors taking advantage of things, I don't know. I kind of don't. I don't feel like a lot of vendors are taking. Do you guys feel like some vendors are taking advantage? This is a very serious conversation, by the way. I don't really think so. I think prices have been select few. Okay. Do I know the select few? Do I shop in the select few, you think? Also, Leviathan. Going to attempt my first soldering project this weekend. I wish you all the luck in the world, my friend. And also, Jordan, thank you so much for 6 months in advance. Thank you, dude. Dude, 3D, I had the worst experience with chit chats. Like, I shipped 2 things via chit chats. One of them got lost in the mail, and I had to go around chit chats to find it. Like, they were not being helpful. So I am like over it. And then ended up being lost within chit chat's network of stuff. Not even the other people shipping on behalf of chit chats. So I had a really bad experience with them, and I don't think I'm ever going to go with them again. Ultimately, though, guys, at the end of the day, buy what you deem is comfortable. You know, like, it has to make sense for you. That's it. Even with, like, the Manta, don't buy it if it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy it if it don't make sense. Is there another piece of foam that I can put underneath this one? I think there was, right? Yeah. I'm designing a worse Greg. I'd love to take a look. Can't buy Manta. I'm financially incapable at the moment. Dude, don't buy it then. I'm torn between Manta and the Encore coming up. They're both good choices. They're real nice. So nice.
Gonna attempt my first soldering project this weekend, with me luck.
That is so crazy. I don't know why that took 15 years. All right. I'm saving up for some EC boards. Ooh, like which ones? So nice. Let's get some keycaps on this. Once I'm done this, stick around. I already knew this was gonna be shorter because we didn't have to do stabilizers or anything, okay? Stick around. I may do a little quick personal build. Like really quick personal build. I think Bull did it best with the DCS keycaps, just a small down payment, then at the end of the group I collect the rest. Yeah, Bull made a really good decision with that, by the way. That was a sick decision to make. What's the personal build? Just a small board. Maybe a 40. Have you seen the EC stuff done by Dynacap/Clever? Adam, I took a look at the Blue Ridge, and I built with a lot of the Dynacap stuff. It was really good, Adam. The Dynacap stuff is cool. I'm really excited for Clever to do more things. I think that, like I said, okay, back to another conversation here. I'm really excited to see what me and Bull are, like, for you guys to see what me and Bull are doing next. It's nowhere near as cool and complex as the Manta, but we have some other really cool ideas that I think will be very valuable and also fun. But yeah, the Manta, I think, will forever be most likely the most complex build. Well, for now anyways, because we have no wants to make something as complex as the Manta. It's a pretty tough project to run. You should work on with Clever on an EC version. I don't want to make promises to you guys, but I already did inquire about an EC PCB for the Manta. That would be fucking sweet, but I did inquire about it. That might be like kind of like some other projects where that runs way after, but I would love an EC version of the Manta. You can only save one from a fire, Machinist or Pumice. Pumice, because then if I throw Machinist in the fire, it'll patina. Got you. Have you seen the Sensi Smoke 65? What is that? He's coming out with something really interesting. He showed me like that I'm excited. Wait, really? He showed you something? I want to see now. If you throw Machinist in the fire and take it out, can you call it the Phoenix? The rebirth? The rebirth of the Phoenix? Okay, these are really silent switches. Ooh, I might have to pick up a batch of these. Damn, these are nice. Oh, then I put these ones here in the wrong spot. These are supposed to go on the outside. Will I grab Mizu round 2? I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, I have no clue. I have Mizu already. Oh wait, do I need to do? Yeah, okay, I need to get this from here too. the added Akora novelties to Mizu Round 2. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like that does make sense. Alex, when are you getting into Magic the Gathering? I already got into Magic the Gathering once. I'll be real with you, Adam. Card games, they're too expensive, bro. They're too expensive. And quite frankly, I don't think I want to dive too deep into card games. If I was to get into another card game, though, I kind of low-key would want to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually enjoyed the fuck out of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Unlike some of the other card games I've played over the years. But Yu-Gi-Oh! is definitely my favorite out of everything. The way this is sitting. There we go. Much better. Perfect. Alex, if I get a build from you, I will send a booster pack so you can pull cards on stream. And I'll make you a promise too, Spork. If it pulls something good, you can literally have them. I would hate that to rob you from something cool. Although I would probably need to. You know what you should do though, Spork? If you're feeling confident in the pack, send over a little hard sleeve or something too. I don't think I have sleeves. I just ate a whole can of Pringles in 15 minutes. I'm proud of you, man. Honestly, I'm fucking proud, bro. Damn. Rookie numbers? I feel like that's too long. Is it? Oh, man. This is nice. I did my best, guys. I'm proud of you, bro. Okay, I hate to bring up this again. I feel like this is my forever conspiracy theory. Question. Do you guys happen to feel like Pringles don't taste the same as they did, like in the past? Mute it? Okay, dude. I kind of feel like Pringles have changed for the worst over the last, like... Okay, no, I think Miss Vicky's do. But Pringles are 100% not flavorful anymore. I think they've changed. I still enjoy eating them every now and then. But they definitely have not... they do not taste the same. Ever try the pizza flavored Dum Dum Lollipop? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't think I'd ever want to try a pizza flavored lollipop. I think that might be out of my wheelhouse. I don't know if that's for me. I'm honestly shocked that you did that. Okay, I think it was before COVID though, Sis. Usually I'm quick to blame that too. For funsies, but I think it was before COVID. Alright, I'm gonna just make sure everything works here. Have you seen the Fruity Pebbles? Dude, I don't get... I'm not a... Like, okay, anything that's cereal flavored these days, I'm just not into it. I've definitely seen stuff where it's like Fruity Pebble flavored stuff, and I think it's nasty. Oh, no, I don't want to make a new shortcut. Not now. Alex, your mic's broken again. I can't hear the keyboard. Oh, that's my bad. All right, let's see. It's all working perfectly. Let's see how this doesn't sound. So this is a silent keyboard with TTC frozen switches. Okay. I'm super curious about this. I kind of like the... Okay, I like the way these sound more than the Hamu heartbeats. I'm still on the side of I like the way the Hamu heartbeats feel a little bit more. But I think these sound overall like... Okay, and I say sound, obviously lack of, but these kind of have a... Ah, fuck. These have like a well-rounded bottom out. Someone said pillowy, and I think that's exactly the word I'd use to describe these. I think they're better than Cherry Silence. You know what? I think even feeling-wise, I think these pass my test. I feel like I do I hear any scratching? Not really, but there's definitely a little bit of friction. I don't think it's like a scratch. I can just hear a bit of friction. I think these might have been hand lubed by the client. I don't know, man. I think these are great. I think for the funsies, put a different switch in. We're all gonna hate it. TTC frozen switches. Alright, I think I'm sold on a new silent switch. Been a little while, but I think I'm sold on a new one. Hamu heartbeats have been kind of my go-to for maybe too long now. So nice. Rydon, thank you so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate it. Alright, we still have lots of time, so I'm going to quickly take out something personal here. Hold on one sec, like it. Oh. My eyes? Is it really that bad, man? Too red? Do you guys have like the vibrancy on your computer turned up to like plus 15 or something? Loki, I think your vibrancy is pretty high. Mine? I put my F1 in the wash and it shrunk. Where's the rest of it? I think it fell out. Might have fallen out. Is this size usable for me? Oh. We'll find out, I guess. I want to do a no stabilizer build. I don't want to put stabs in this. Can you do 10U on this? Okay, this is red. Alright, I don't want to hear about the other red. This is fucking red. This actually hurts my eyes real life. I am blind now. God damn, brother. This thing is fucking red. Okay, I'm gonna do one stab. And I don't want to hear it. Where's the Neo? Right here. I'm doing one stabilizer. I don't know if we'll finish this today. Honestly, I just kind of want to get it started. I have so many keyboard builds over the next like 2 or 3 weeks that I feel like I'm never going to do this if I don't start this today. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm going to start it today. But we'll see how far we get and if I feel up to it. I'm just kind of vibing right now. Fuck, it's sold out? Do you guys like how cute this thing is? You guys like it? It's cute, no? Just a friendly reminder, Adam still has a sword next to his name. What do you guys think? Should we remove Adam as mod? I feel like he's actually not bad as mod. I feel like he's actually not that bad. F140722. So nice. Hoobin, thank you so much for the prime. Am I saying your name right? Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it, man. Cute. Alright, let's get one stab out. I support those of you that fuck with 40s. I just can't. Dynamite, don't kill me, dude. I already have a stab prepped for this. Thank goodness. It's a Type Plus stab too. Alex, if you want to discuss me being a mod, you can DM me on Discord. Okay. See if I remember. Oh, this doesn't do 7U? I'm so sad right now. I'm guessing it does 6.25U, which I also have a stat prep for that too. Hell yes, dude. And this is a clip-in one though. Wait, is this a 6.25U or a 6U? Let me double check. This is a 6U stab. What am I doing with this? Get out of here. Strange coincidence that I'm typing on a 40 right now. Which one? I want to know which one you're typing on. That has me curious. Make sure this is straight, nice and flat here. Not really. Perfect. Libra Mini? I am not familiar with that, no. Not familiar in the slightest. I'm still confused how to effectively type on a 40. Dude. I feel like I got to a point where I was sort of getting there,
Hi, Alex.
then quit.
I received the mystery board today and have been having a blast with it. Is there any particular way you want me to reveal it?
Discord's fine. You can put it in Discord, and I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna forward it to the news section. By the way, I have to say, I like the Discord forward feature. One of the nicest features they've ever made.
My flight to the is tonight. Feels like it was yesterday when I was still dreaming of starting a master's program there. Now it's actually happening. There are many friends in this chat and stream I hope to meet in future meetups.
Hell yes, dude. The meetups are where it's at, man. I'm telling you. I'm happy, man. Happy for you, buddy. But yeah, Bun, I'm super happy you've been enjoying the mystery board. Tell me when you post it, and then I'll hop over to Discord and forward it to news, or we'll just tell people. And let me know what channel you posted in. Probably just general. Oh, hold on. I need to make sure. I'm like waiting for something right now, but I don't think it's coming. I have the Garmini. That's next. I pinky swear it. Post it in the selling channel? Hey, don't do that, please. This board's so cute. 240s, you'd love to see it? You do love to see it. I don't know which one to put this in here, so I'm just gonna hold my horses. Do I put it in like right or left here? Annette, which one do I do? Or not Annette, Adam. I'm assuming right. Using a Neo 70? It's a client's Neo 70 I just built, but it is with silent switches. And look at this. So nice. Okay, so I definitely am putting this on this one here. That makes the most sense. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I love little 40s boards. I think they're so awesome. Off is approved. Very cool change of pace. I love silent keyboards. I think truly the only keyboards in which I have a tough time digesting sometimes are clickies. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of clickies. These are granites, yeah. Then these are the pre-lubed granites. What song this is? This is 7 Suspicious Signs by Ludwig. I don't know. I have a whole bunch of stuff on just rotation right now. What key was on the top of GMK Kaiju? That is the Manta with acrylic top and the SE bottom. That's a weird Neo 70. You know what, Annette? You know what? Oh, I'm gonna get to solder this? Wow. Actually, I'll finish this in time for today. And we get to solder. Wow, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, the acrylic goes really nice. It is an extremely pretty board. So cute. I can't help him, man. This as well. And turn you on. I don't think I've ever used a 40. They're fun. Definitely takes some getting used to, though. I don't think I'm gonna get used to this in like a day or two. This'll probably take me a little while. But it's gonna be cute for pictures, I'll tell you that much. So cute for display? Yeah. What keycap set should I even put on this? I feel like I can put anything, it'll be fun. Just make sure everything's pushed in nicely. Like, I low-key want a GMK set, but also, I'm not sure. Greg? Make it suffer? Serica? Why can people state Greg? Because Adam. That is the reason. Your finest DSA cap. Oh, interesting. Did we ever get the Greg Haku photo shoot? Pretty positive I did. Oh, did I? I think you guys want those as wallpapers, right? Yeah, I don't think I gave them as wallpapers yet. Did you see they're doing a PBS profile ABS set? Oh, that'll be interesting, I bet. Low-key Greg would be fire on this, but I don't know if the set is compat. It might. We can... I don't want to say we can try. Fuck it. Do you guys want Greg on this? We can make it work. Enter the DCS blank group. Group ID. Oh my god, dude! It went moved and honestly threw me off. I got a little dizzy. I'll go back and read it. Give me a sec to solder. Give me like this one. One more. Got this guy. Is this sold out everywhere? I don't know if Geon's doing more drops of this. Super excited to try DCS keycaps. They're fun. They're cool. I don't mind them at all.
Hey Alex, as someone who normally doesn't go over $250 to $300 on builds, I'm super interested in the Manta. Is there something you would say to really sell it? Not just me but anyone on it?
The biggest... Okay. Oh yeah. This is a toughie. I feel like there's a bunch of reasons. But I want to also I want to start this conversation off with just spend within your means. But if you were like, why would I want to spend a little bit more money? I'll give you a few. Number one, I think Bull and I put a lot of work into just the shape and the aesthetic of the board. The biggest thing that you guys can see on the Manta, where's the other one? So I don't have to show you. I'll just show you this one here. The biggest thing is we really want to make sure this weight, this fin was something unique to look at.
Evening, Mr. Toes.
Hi, Ray. How you doing?
For my 30th month anniversary, I say let's keep it real with Greg. Give the people what they want.
All right, fine, we'll do it.
Keep slaying my man. You,
hey, thanks,
my
dude.
Friend, are a national treasure.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. National treasure? Like, what's his name who played in that movie? Nicolas Cage. So, we really wanted to make it, unique with the fin. It's probably the most unique aspect of the entire keyboard. That is, I think, the major selling point. But there's a lot to love about this. Like, we put a lot of really just fun aesthetics literally everywhere. This is a little tougher to see on the acrylic, but it's subtly curved this way. Like, there's an arc this way. It has beautiful tapers on the side. It is a beautiful looking keyboard. And we wanted it to be something that can hide on your desk as something very standard, but then the moment you kind of explore it, you're like, whoa, what is this thing? And it's one of those boards too where we really when this piece over here is the most expensive piece in the entire board, and we wanted to keep it that way. Like we had the opportunity to make this simple, and we just chose not to. Past that, the other thing I wanted to say too is there's two more things I'll say. The mounting styles. Albeit they're not anything new, but we were really happy with how different everything sounded. Like, there's no mounting style that sounds the same in the Manta, which is fun, because sometimes you don't get that. And then the last thing, if you do pick this up, I don't even give a shit about me in this case, but Bull's an awesome designer. When I reached out to Bull on this project, I'm going to be real with you. There was a part of me that, yes, I wanted to do this thing with Bull, but there was also a part of me that was like, I think Bull is undercredited in this hobby sometimes. And I thought it'd be really cool to kind of in a way, spotlight Bull. Which, if you guys remember some of the original things I said when Bull and I were doing this, it was, I want to make sure Bull gets the credit he's due here. Because I feel like he's helped out with a shit ton of things and sometimes flies under the radar. And I know how that feels, like when you're not giving credit to something that you've kind of pieced together. So for me, this is also something that helps Bull out, and I'm happy about that because I've gotten to know Bull a lot more over the last year, and he's a really good guy. And that would be it. Like, past that, if you don't like the design, you don't like the design. So, Bull's great. I love the Cappy 60. Hell yeah. Bull is cooler than me in every aspect. I'm old and washed up. You see Machinist Cloud9 V2? I did. It looks amazing. That's another designer you guys should keep your eye out for. Rabbit is insane. Thank you, Adam. Is there a limit to how many are being produced? It's open. But we already know this is a costly project, so we're not looking like this is not going to be another case of like there's going to be 1,000 units sold. Like we know this is expensive, so we really tempered our expectations here. But it seems like a lot of people are really interested in the project, which is really cool, and we're really humbled. So. When am I building the Garmini? Probably tack it onto a stream next week. My country shipping gonna be cheap? Wait, for what? Oh, for the Machina stuff? Yeah, if you're in Australia, yeah, you'll have a good time with that. Is there a fave config you have for the Manta in terms of materials and looks? Oh, dude, 1000%, like, material-wise, just, okay, listen. Obviously, it's cool if you want to get the SE. Like, it's cool because it's a little more expensive. I just think the base model of just going for the aluminum is the best sounding of all of those. But I do think there are two configurations sound-wise that I really like. I absolutely love just the standard aluminum plate with dumbbell gaskets. Go for something clacky. It sounds really good. It's exactly the sound profile I love. And then I'm oddly really into long pull switches on like a plastic plate. It sounds really good on the Manta. But in terms of what color, I don't know. I still think maybe I'm a little bit more biased towards pumice. The Machinist is really cool, and I love the thing that you can just make it your own. But I think there's something very elegant about pumice. But again, those earthy tones are kind of hard to beat. Oh, it's in general chat? Let's go see. Did you end up putting keycaps on it and stuff too, bud? God, I can feel the sleepiness hitting you guys. I didn't sleep well at all last night. There it is. Oh, by the way, Bun, how do you like the coating on that? It's sick, right? The coating on the TB is insane, bro. Yeah, if you guys want to see the mystery board we gave away last time, it's in general chat right now. PP plate for long pull? PP plate's probably my favorite of all the plastic ones. What would you recommend for the config? Like, what would you recommend it? Oh, I just think getting an aluminum plate And just, if you're into clacky switches, then aluminum plate's like the best for me. But if you like long pole, then just get a plastic plate. I still think
Alex,
aluminum
I think
overall
I
is
am
the best
now
one.
on crummy. I went to the
scared me.
container store and picked up something meant for arts and crafts, but now it holds all my switches. Not bad for $29 US.
Wait, what'd you pick up? I'm curious now. Yes, I'm still writing that probably this weekend coming up flip. Honestly, spent a good 5 minutes just staring at the coding. It's super cool. Yeah, I have to admit, that TB65 is insane. It's such a cool board. Thoughts on the carbon fiber plate? The carbon fiber would be my next runner-up. Okay, my top favorite plates are aluminum, carbon fiber, and PP. I think those are my favorites. I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. Bull really liked the PEI. I'm not big on the PEI plate. I think I maybe just need to try it with more switches, because that's only like my second or third time using that. But I don't know. I feel like the PEI plate's an acquired taste. I think I still have it assembled. Yeah, I do. But it's an acquired taste. I would like to try it with more switches and see what other sounds I can get out of that. Yeah, that's kind of what we've all determined. It's very situational. I grabbed the Tangerine with aluminum. Hell yeah, dude. I'm happy for you. I hope it's going to sound amazing and look amazing. I'm confident it will, bro. The Tangerine's really pretty. Is it March yet? It may be sooner, too. Hopefully it ends up getting done really quick. Granite switches are amazing as well. I'm glad you guys like them. I saw that Fairman Goat wrote an article on the classic blue switches, and he seemed rather impressed with the quality of the switches, which was cool to see. Let me wash my hands. 1 second, guys. Wrong statement, Alex. I hope it gets done perfectly. It will. Look how cutester this is. Okay. So these are feet, and these are screws. I'm not sure what. Let's take this apart. The 10-drawer bin. Let's see this. Oh, let's actually do. That's perfect. That's a good 20. That's a good $30 spent. Hell yeah, bro. Literally perfect for what you need there. Are we sure we want to use Greg on this? Are we for certain? For certain? I got Classicer in. We could use Classicer. And we get to Gamba. I'll let you guys vote. Not sure, but let's do it anyways. Oh boy. This way. I heard the magic word. Where's Adam? Does he want to set up a vote? Or a poll? To see if people want Greg or Classicer. Where's this new mod? I love that you're priming us with Gamba. Absolutely. How well does the clear top hold up on the Tangerine? Acrylic won't yellow like polycarb does. Or let me look this up really quick. Or let me ask Bull really quick. I'm gonna ask Bull. But as far as I know, it shouldn't yellow or discolor like polycarbonate. This is a 40. Yeah, it's the F-140. If you make me mod, I'll make sure to ban every variation possible of the word Greg. I mean every one of them you can think of. I assure you this is not an empty promise in my campaign. Okay, so that's going to be a very valid discussion point now. Do we make init mod? Do we make init mod? No, I haven't. I've been honestly very rough with mine, and I have not yet had it scratch. But I've been extremely rough with it. Oh, this one goes on this side. I'll do that afterwards. Extremely rough sounds a little sus. Well, take it for what it is, I guess. Take it for what it is, but I haven't been exactly delicate with my mantas. You guys can call it sus or whatever. I don't care. Hey,
there can
Bird.
only be one a-hole mod like Highlander.
Huh? Yeah, you're right. We can only have Adam or Annette. Who will it be? Who will end up making the final cut? Can you please repeat what is your favorite Manta build so I can 1-to-1 it? Honestly, I'm probably gonna say pumice, aluminum, MX2As, or granites. Or even milky yellows. And that is my favorites. Aluminum plate. What's the long one? This is the short one. Bro, I just looked at Greg and it's pretty terrible. Yep. It is indeed pretty terrible. But for some reason it's well loved. You take that back? It is well loved. People do love Greg. This is the cutest board, bro. What do you guys think? You guys like this? F-140 too cute? Totes adorbs? I def don't need or want though. It's too cute. Oh wait, we need to put the feet on. Does this fit in your back pocket? Probably not. You know, I don't store anything in my back pockets now. Honestly, I don't trust people anymore. I have Crimson Cadet, yeah. I feel like I don't have that level of trust and faith in people. I actually bought a like one of those like body bags or whatever, the satchel bags, fanny packs basically, and I use that as to store my stuff. I don't trust pockets in general. I barely like putting my phone in my pocket. Tote bags, yeah, those ones. Body bags. I don't know what they're called. Body bags is probably the wrong word. Hey, that might be a little, yeah, that's my bad, you know. Damn, this is cute. All right. Let me get Greg out. Fastest you've ever done stabs? Yeah. Depressing looking at this set, man. What's going on here? Why can't this... You know, honestly, screw it. Let's just use Greg. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. We're using Greg. We're enjoying it, guys, alright? Everyone has to deal with it right now. I'm gonna follow the little thing of where everything goes here. Oh no, this doesn't go here. My guy. My guy, dude. Greg. My guy. Wow, it's hideous. Such an underrated set? Is it though? Who's saying that? Who? Underhated. Is it underhated though? I'm not positive it is. Come on, man. What's going on with my fingers right now? Does this go anywhere? No. No. Code, which we can't put there. Yeah, nope. Okay. Move to the side. I hope I have compatibility for this. I think I do. I'm not sure now. Like maybe is the answer. Wasn't the set broken? It is. There's damaged pieces to it. We had a client send in this board, or a board, and they left their keycaps on, but something went fishy during transit, and it got damaged, and they had Greg on it as a joke. And I just said, fuck it, I don't really care for my set of Greg, so I gave him all the pieces that got damaged in transit from my set. Because I didn't want him to feel like he got fucked over by transit. I thought it was the nice thing to do. Yeah, we couldn't leave someone else Gregless. I agree. That would be rude, I think. Pretty positive. Does this tab go here? I don't know if we have all the pieces for this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna do my best. I'm trying my absolute best right now. But I don't know. I think we're missing a few things here. I might have to improvise. I'm gonna send you a palette of Greg. If you have that, I will be shocked. And maybe a little disturbed. No, I'll probably leave it on, honestly. Sorry, guys. I have 3? Ain't no way, bro. Get out of town. Yeah, I'm definitely lacking the compatibility here, but we're doing the best we can. I hope that's okay, everybody. Like I said, we'll make it work. This goes there. At least I have that. Okay, so we got some more here. This goes here, here. Where's the E? Oh, here. Okay, so I don't have an enter, unfortunately. But I probably will just use a delete on the top right. Obviously, we can just do whatever we want here. It's not like this is set in stone rules. But I am trying my best to figure out what we have and don't have here. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's just put delete up here. Oh no, that delete won't work. Sorry. I need this delete. And then I'll probably just put... Probably just put caps lock or control or something there. Back enter. Well, this is supposed to be, I guess, enter here. Which I think I will just either put caps lock there for now or control. But I have a control key there, so I'm not really like... Yeah, I'm not hard pressed to putting another control. Then we need... I guess let's find function, and we need to find the control as well. Or you know what? I'm gonna put this here instead. Let's see. This control here, there's function. I don't think I have the right escape for this because that will be too tall. So what I might do instead is maybe put a little artisan. Oh, this is the wrong control. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. This goes here. There we go. And then for this I have nothing. Unfortunately, there's nothing in this set that I would have, so I'm gonna have to use either Alt or Code, which I'll probably just stick Code there. You're making this even worse than it is? Alex was trying to rage bait us with the one you control? My bad. Hey! I didn't mean for it to happen that way. Yeah, it doesn't go there. Okay, let's put a little artisan or something for that. I'm gonna go find my ugliest artisan. Alright, this is, you know what? This isn't that bad. I think the cuteness of this paired with Greg is really it's working. I'm not gonna lie. It is working. You know? It's doing something. It's ugly cute. Yeah, you know what? I'll accept that. It is. Okay, I have no real good artisans for this, do I? You know what? I have one artisan that might work. Although it is... You know what? Screw it. Let's just put it up. It might be kind of big. That's kind of ugly. I like it. It works. It's a little little crooked artisan, but. Yeah? Wait, this is kind of cute. This is a really cute board, dude. I am vibing with this keyboard, dude. See how terrible I am at typing on this. Let's see. Okay. I think somewhere down the road, the Fly Daughter board didn't connect properly. I'm not going to open it up right now, so I'll open it up later. Classic Fly. Yeah, the Molex connector daughter boards aren't my favorite. I don't know why this has one, but it's fine. Let's see what this sounds like. See how it types and feels. It sounds good. I'll give you 25 if you can break 50 words per minute. Let's see. I highly doubt it. Let me get this connected then. You can almost see the board underneath my hands. Absolute cinema. Mr. Otos, can you license my GMK Otos to become official Alexotos? How do I do that? Let's see. Where did this go wrong in connecting here? Oh, I see where it went wrong. It just slightly got disconnected as I put it in here. That is so frustrating. Molex connectors, man. Let's make sure it connects now. No, still not connecting? What's going on here? Is it on this side that this disconnected a little bit? Oh no, it's still this side. Alright, now we got it. And it disconnected again. Oh my god, dude. Okay. The wire is actually the opposite this time. It's a little too long, so it's causing the cable to pull, and it's too stiff of a wire, so it's pulling off of it a little bit. Hold on a second. Oh, it's right here. What's that light tan color set you have? That looks good on here. Oh, probably not concrete. Yeah, concrete maybe? I feel like that would look good on this, yeah. Okay, let me put the feet on, make sure it works one more time, and then we'll load up monkey type. Zuyin would be really nice on this too. I think beige on this would look great. But I mean, it's silver. Honestly, everything is good with silver. Crimson Cadet would be sweet on this. I'm not gonna lie, I think Crimson Cadet would be insanely fire on this, dude. Alright, we're still working. Let me load up VIA. Does it actually load up in VIA here? I just want to see if... No, it doesn't. Let me check Vile. I just want to see the layout in case... Okay, at least this does the spacebar. Alright. Oh. Man, I don't know if I'll be able to type well on this. Alright. Doesn't load up in Vile. I don't know what keys are all bound to what, but let me share my screen here. Window capture. Let's... Oh, my stomach's growling. Okay. Let's see what we end up getting. Do punctuation mode. I actually don't think we can do punctuation mode. Mainly because I don't know what's bound to what. That's unfair. That's unfair. Oh, okay, hold on. Ready? I'm a little nervous. Oh my god, I already fucked up. Which one's backspace? This is like weirdly too small. Oh my god, I don't know where... Whatever, I give up. I don't know where my fingers are supposed to go. Oh, whatever, dude. This is terrible. 34. You're safe today, Sis. You're safe today. I'm going to go again just for funsies. Hold on a second. Restart. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I can't do this right now. To my own... It just feels too small. Let's see. I'm like not used... Dude, I guess because I also do this thing where my pinkies feel the side of the keyboard. Tab enter. Is there a tab here? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, dude. I don't know why I suck with this right now. Is something not typing? Is that what it is too? No, I think I'm just... Yeah, I'm just like leaning too much into the words here. Alright, well, that's it, guys. I'm terrible at typing on this thing. I'm going to keep trying. Hold on, I want to run one more time. Would you say tab enter? Tab enter. No. I don't know why. I suck at typing on this thing. I'm like getting thrown off. Brody over... Okay, you know what, Annie? I'm going to keep practicing, though. I'm going to use this only for the next few weeks. I need to figure out how I'm binding things, but... Oop, I don't want to bookmark this. I'm using this.
God
all right?
damn, dude.
Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. I love you, buddy. I'm using this, and we're going to get this, the 34. This is not the right one. The one from before. The 34, way up, dude. All right? Alex, going to make a render for Jim K. Odos, and we do interest tech? Let's see what you got for us, bro. Oh, dude. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. Anyways, let me do my normal bullshit typing here, and let's see how this exactly sounds like. And I just see how it sounds one more time here. So let's see. Yeah, you know why I think I'm doing this? It's because I feel like I'm starting closer in because I think visually I look at the board and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be this far out, you know? Because I'm supposed to start here, but it doesn't feel right because I'm missing keys here. No looking. No, I can't. Dude, I can't. I keep failing. All right. Well, it sounds good though. I love the way it feels. I mean, it feels like an F1, which is great. It sounds really good too. It might be the best sounding 40% I've ever built. I'll tell you that much. It's really nice. This was built with granite switches. Yeah, nice. All right, though, guys. That's pretty much everything for today. I hope everyone had a really good time on stream. Very fun. We're going to continue to use this little board for the next little bit. Little bit, you know. Let's go find someone to raid. I haven't done a side-by-side of Milky Yellows and Granites, but that would be really fun. I'd be down to do it. Diego's live doing boards? Let's go raid Diego. Right, I actually don't know what the copy-paste button is on this particular keyboard, so... What Pantone is stone? I don't know off the top of my head. Oh, shoot. Is there a... Oh, boy. Okay, hold on a second. I don't have a backslash on this, so... You know what? We have to, unfortunately, just type in one key on this. There, done. And now I can go back to this keyboard. Once I figure out all the binds, I'll do it. Once I figure it all out. I don't know right now. Alright, guys. Enjoy Diego's stream. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. It was fun. It was a little simple stream. I hope everyone still had some fun, you know. That's it. Have a good one. Bye, guys. Love you.